Hello everyone and welcome to Lovella's Coloring. So the new year will be upon us and hopefully I will have this video up before then because I want to share with you my coloring New Year's resolution. I came up with a list of 10 resolutions for myself, not to be strictly followed but to be goals to focus on each month and throughout the year of 2021. So before I get started, I do want to let you know that my son Mason is here with us as I record, so you may hear him in the background. And this whip that you see on the screen, I'm just going to leave up. This is what I'm currently working on, hoping to be done by the 31st. It's going to be for several color alongs, especially for Shalene, the Coloring Book Nook. This double page spread is her color along for the month of December. And yeah, so this double page is from Kanako Egusa's third and newest coloring book, which is called Symphony of Cute Animals. And I did purchase this from Amazon Japan. And yeah, so I'm just going to leave this up here so you can stare at this instead of my mat right here. So the first one I have for my resolution is to do more portraits in 2021. I have a lot of coloring books that have portrait illustrations like Christine Karen, Grazia Salvo, Emmanuel Collin, and so many more. And so I want to focus on those books for next year. I did a couple of portraits throughout the year of 2020, but not as many as I did the previous years. I think the last one I really worked on was in Tanya Bond's coloring book. So yeah, so for 2021 I do want to do more portrait coloring. The second one is to do at least 2 PDFs each month. I did notice that in 2020, maybe it's because of COVID, I was looking through Etsy a lot more, and I did end up getting a lot more PDFs. I think last year or 2019 I only had like a handful of PDFs, but now I have like so much. I think half of it I did print out, and I don't want it to just be sitting in a binder on my bookcase, or I don't want the PDFs just sitting in my computer. So I want to try to have it as a rule for myself to do 2 PDFs each month and hopefully continue it on. And yeah, so I have like illustrators, Mandy Manzano, Coloring Chicks. I have Mystic Art Mirrors. I have both her physical copy and PDFs. Yeah, Fabiana Atanasio, same with her. I have both her PDFs and also her physical books. So there's so many PDFs from artists that I love, and I do want to work on them. So if I make it a rule for myself to color in 2 PDFs a month, I think it would be doable. So that is number 2. Number 3 would be to continue coloring a page in each of my untouched coloring books, especially using it for my color along. I've already been doing it, so I just want to continue that on to 2021. So just in case you don't know what my color along is, throughout 2020 it was called the hashtag Color Your Hoard 2020. And just this December, I changed the hashtag to hashtag December Color Your Hoard 2020. And I'm going to continue that on into the next year. So in January, it's going to be January Color Your Hoard 2021. So if you guys want to join, you can join me. I'm still going to do it. It's just the hashtag is going to change every month. So it's going to be January, and then in February, it's going to be February Color Your Hoard 2021, and so on. So yeah, so that's my third resolution, is to continue coloring in books that are untouched and finishing a page in each. So number 4 is to challenge myself to color in books that I find intimidating. So doing like a page from an intimidating book a month. And there's a lot of books that intimidate me, like the Thomas Love Tomic books, a lot of the hardback books, only because I'm scared I'm gonna ruin it, or my Japanese coloring books, because for some reason, I don't know why, it just intimidates me. So those are kinds of books that I find intimidating. So hopefully doing like a page from one of those books a month would be a great way to challenge myself. So 4, 5, 6, and 7, those resolutions are connected to a video that I did in December, which is the hashtag 10 books to color. And that's from a tag that was created by another little piece of my art. And if you haven't seen my video, I will have it linked above and also down below in the video description. So for number 5, I want to finish the Ink House, which is this one, and this is illustrated by Rory Dobner. This is actually just a storybook that we ended up coloring in. So I have a lot in here that are based or finished, but I do want to try to complete this book hopefully by the end of 2021. So this is my 5th goal for 2021. My 6th resolution is to finish this travel mosaic coloring book. It's a color by number book by Sun Life Drawing, and I do have about half of this book done, and I think if I just do like 2 pages a month, I should be able to finish it maybe by August or September. So yeah, so this book I think would be doable to finish up in the next year. So 2 books to finish I think is a lot already for myself, and I think it should be a doable goal. So yeah, so this is my 6th one, to finish Travel Mosaic by Sun Life Drawing. And for the 7th one, there are 8 other books that I listed in the hashtag 10 books to finish tag video, and for those 8 books I want to try to color a page from at least one of those 8 books each month. So I do want to see some progress from the year before, from what I shared. So yeah, so I think at least one page from one of those 8 books, I would be happy. So I don't want to try to push myself or stress myself too much, because I know I'm going to want to color other books that I have. So yeah, if I just put that out as just at least one of those 8 books, I think it would be good for me. And if I do 2 or 3, then it's even better. So yeah, so that's my 7th one, is to try to color a page from one of the 8 other books that I would like to finish. Number 8 is to practice using mediums that I still don't feel confident using, like the pan pastels. I have the portrait set, and so the pan pastels can go along with my goal to doing more portrait colorings this year. So I'm hoping to play more with those. The second one would be the Stabilo Carbothello pastel pencils that I got a couple months ago. I've used it a couple of times, but I still have to play around with it, see how to use it better in my coloring books. Another medium is the Copic Child marker, which I have already started coloring in a PDF, but I haven't had that much time to play around with it, so I still want to practice with those. And the 4th one would be the Faber-Castell Gelatos, which I still have to show in my haul, which should be coming up soon. And yeah, so those 4 mediums I really want to try to get to know better in 2021, and hopefully I will use them in a lot of my colorings throughout the year. So the 9th one is to finish my whips that I brought into the new year, into 2021. And yeah, so I'm gonna go through all of my books. I am going to be doing a completed coloring collection, and it probably won't be out till February, and I will explain it in my next video. But yeah, I'm gonna collect all of my WIPs and hopefully work on them throughout the year and finish them out. And yeah, so that's my 9th one. I don't have that many. I think I only have a handful, but still, it's those handful that's just been sitting and not being finished or anything. So I want to see if I can finish that up this coming new year. So the 10th and final resolution is to color in my Happy Mail coloring books, especially the ones that I received in 2020. I've already started, but I have several books to color in, and it's kind of a slow process right now because I'm not a very fast colorist, but I want to continue that throughout 2021 to color in at least 1 or 2 of the Happy Mail coloring books that I was given. I really want to show my gratitude for their generosity, their gifts, by coloring in them. So I think a page from 1 or 2 of the books that I received as Happy Mails would be doable for myself. And I just don't want to stress out too much about trying to get them all done as soon as possible. It's just a lot of books. I'm just going to try to have fun, take my time coloring, and enjoy the journey. So that is the 10 resolutions that I hope to keep up throughout the year of 2021. And again, you know, I'm not going to be strict with completing each of the tasks every month. I think I'm good as long as I try to accomplish them. I'm trying not to stress myself out with this hobby. It's all supposed to be for fun and relaxation. So making these resolutions are just goals to focus on. And so whatever I accomplish will be great, but whatever I'm not able to do, I'm not going to worry so much about it. I'm probably just going to continue it on to the next year. I have been adult coloring for going on 6 years, so I don't see this hobby ending anytime soon for myself. So I feel like I have many more years to accomplish more goals. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hearing what my coloring resolutions are for the new year. So let me know what your resolutions are. You don't have to have as many as I do. Those are the ones that I came up with as I was listing down what I wanted as goals. But I am curious to hear what yours are. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments. So before I let you go, I just want to let you know also that I will try to have a video up about my channel goals with updates for the new year. And hopefully it'll be out soon after this one, so please look out for that. And yeah, thank you all so much. Everyone take care, keep safe and healthy, and wishing you all a prosperous and happy new year. Happy colorings. Bye-bye.